Arts Month wraps up with plenty of hands-on opportunities. Find out how electric locomotives are moving Tacoma, and Election Day is coming. Have you voted yet? These stories and more coming up next on Tacoma Report. Hi, I'm Angie Foster. Laura Proctor is off and will return on the next show. Tacoma's McKinley neighborhood celebrated music, dance, art, and culture at the first ever Tacoma HonkFest event on Saturday, October 21st. The event featured a new twist on the Battle of the Bands, with music performers roving the streets in the McKinley Hill Business District and asking community members to show their support by joining in. The lineup of almost 24 bands included the Lincoln High School Drumline and an all-military ensemble from Joint Base Lewis McChord. The event also featured the dedication of traffic enhancement and public art at the intersection of East Division Lane and McKinley Avenue. The city is currently working on adding more permanent streetscape improvements in the very near future. The community-driven streetscape project recently received the Governor's Smart Award for Equity Strategies. The intersection improvements and artwork were funded by Booster Grant as part of the McKinley Hill Neighborhood Plan. The Emergency Food Network is an organization that's been providing consistent, nutritious food as an essential service throughout Pierce County for more than 40 years. Their role is distributing large amounts of food to more than 75 food pantries in the area, ensuring no person goes hungry.
And those food pantry partners do the direct distribution to our customers. We receive in the food in volume, and then we distribute out based on how many customers they're serving, a week, a day. It just all depends. And I can tell you the actual need has never been bigger than it is right now. So we've seen a 30% increase every month in 2023 over the same periods in 2022.
The holidays are coming on fast, and with that is demand. Michelle says that food is the universal language, especially when families come together, sharing celebrations and experiencing traditions.
People think about giving at this time of year, which is fantastic. I wish to be 100% transparent that they thought about giving every time of year. It is a time of particularly high need.
In Pierce County, 1 in 10 people face hunger. Log on to the Emergency Food Network website at efoodnet.org to find out more on their services and needs. If scheduling your COVID-19 booster, consider getting your 2023 flu shot at the same time. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends everyone 6 months or older get the updated COVID-19 vaccine. Tacoma Pierce County Health Department no longer hosts vaccine events. You will need to contact your healthcare provider, clinic, or pharmacy for the shots. The health department will post a list of places where uninsured or underinsured adults can get the new vaccines. The city's Events and Recognitions Committee is now accepting applications for funding for community events in 2024. Applications are open now through November 10th. Applicants may request up to $10,000 for expenses associated with the direct cost of producing an event that meets funding criteria. This program intends to foster high quality, equitable, inclusive, and open to the public events across all of Tacoma. For criteria, guidelines, and the application, visit the Tacoma Venues and Events website. Moving rail freight will soon come with an improved air quality for the workers and residents near the Port of Tacoma. All because Tacoma Rail will become the first short-line railroad in the state of Washington operating battery electric locomotives. With the support of our congressional delegation, the Federal Railroad Administration, State Representative Jake Fye, and the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency, Tacoma Rail received federal and state funding replacing 2 of its 14 diesel switcher locomotives with battery-powered ones that emit zero pollution.
It's just super exciting to be on the forefront of this type of technology and bringing that to the Tacoma and its community. We have a great opportunity to get some battery electric locomotives for Tacoma Rail. They'll be the first in the area, And what's so exciting about the ones that come to Tacoma Rail is that they will be powered by Tacoma Power, our sister utility, which is mostly hydroelectric power. So they'll be the greenest in the area.
Switcher locomotives maneuver rail cars through tight curves of the rail lines at the port before handing them off to the larger locomotives that haul freight around the country. Funding for the purchase should be available by 2025. Administrative offices in the Tacoma Municipal Building Complex and in other City of Tacoma facilities will close Friday, November 10th in observance of Veterans Day. The Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center will open as normally scheduled on Friday, November 10th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and garbage, recycling, and yard and food waste pickups will not be affected. After the break, Arts Month wraps up with celebrations and highlights for all. You won't want to miss this. Welcome back to Tacoma Report. October is Tacoma Arts Month, and this celebration is full of arts and culture events, programs, and exhibits for all ages. One of the main attractions was the Tacoma Studio Tour. During the weekend of October 14th and 15th, over 75 artists opened their studios all over Tacoma. Attendees learned about the artistic process and had the opportunity to purchase one-of-a-kind creations. All studios had a demonstration or hands-on activity for visitors to enjoy. Learn all about the artists who participated in the studio tour by visiting the event website. Tacoma Arts Month may be winding down, but the Arts at the Armory event is coming up. Participants can visit over 100 artists under the same roof at this event on November 11th and 12th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Tacoma Armory. This unique interactive arts experience offers the opportunity to buy some fun gifts, engage in creative demos, and connect with creativity. Tucked alongside Highway 16 and Jackson Street in Tacoma is War Memorial Park. It's a rambling, well-groomed park with breathtaking views of the Tacoma Narrows Bridges and the Olympic Mountain Range. The City of Tacoma manages the park, honoring Tacoma and Pierce County veterans.
The original War Memorial Park was underneath the old Narrows Bridge. When they started to build the new Narrows Bridge, that's when they relocated the park up here. So our grounds maintenance crew maintains this War Memorial Park. Typically we're out here weekly. We know that the park's very important to the veterans, so it's important to us because we want to keep citizens and most importantly the veterans happy because this is their park.
The paved trails are part of the larger Scott Pearson Trail. The park features monuments dedicated to local veterans serving in times of war and peace. You'll find placards through the pathways honoring POWs, the chaplain services, major conflicts from World War I to present, and Pierce County Area Congressional Medal of Honor recipients. NorthwestTrack Wildlife Park is celebrating Veterans Appreciation Days November 11th through the 13th. On these dates, veterans and active duty will get free admission to the park. Free admission is also available to veterans at the Point Defiant Zoo and Aquarium on November 11th. Veterans' immediate family members will receive half-off general admission at both parks. To receive your free or half-price general admission, please visit the admission window, not valid on online purchases. A decade of service excellence is something to celebrate, and that's exactly what the Tacoma City Council did this October during the weekly council meeting. Tacoma First 311 Customer Support Center was recognized by the council for 10 years of top-notch customer service to the community.
Now, therefore, I, Christina Walker, Deputy Mayor of the City of Tacoma, on behalf of the Mayor and the City Council, do hereby recognize the 10th anniversary of the Customer Support Center and Tacoma First 311 and extend our deepest appreciation to the frontline staff who help our residents with myriad of issues every day.
Since opening in 2013, the 311 Customer Support Center has processed more than 650,000 service requests. The one-stop shop also provides face-to-face interaction, telephone and online support, mobile app connectivity, and delivery and multi-language translations.
I've had an opportunity to be on the second floor and witness some of the most amazing interactions between the customer support team, and our community. And I can't tell you, LaToya, how proud I am of the work that you all do. And not just the work that you do, but the way in which you do it. I just want to express my gratitude to LaToya and the entire 311 team.
I don't know if a week goes by that I'm not in some kind of public meeting where people say, well, where do I call? 311, 311. And I know that they're going to be well taken care of, no matter what the issue is. So thank you so much for representing the city so well, and congratulations on 10 years.
On the behalf of my small but mighty team in the Tacoma First 311 Customer Support Center, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the mayor and the city council, city manager, and community members we serve for their ongoing support.
Tacoma and Pierce County voters will cast their ballots for a variety of 2023 local offices. Washington State is an all mail-in voting state. There are 46 drop box locations in Pierce County, and about a dozen of these are within Tacoma. You can also mail your ballot, no stamp needed, which was sent out in mid-October, or drop it off at any of their ballot box sites. Make sure your ballot is returned no later than 8 p.m. November 7th. For more information on 2023 elections, log on to the county's website. To kick off Careers in Energy Week, Tacoma Public Utilities held their annual Apprenticeship Expo. Over 200 in-person and virtual attendees were introduced to apprenticeship opportunities as line and wire electricians, meter and relay techs, power dispatchers, and water utility workers.
So the recruitment process, the hiring process for that, is I want to concentrate on what's going to be the most important to you. And those are the steps that it takes so that you can be successful in the recruitment process, moving to that point where you can be considered interviewed and hired.
If you have ever wondered about a career in the trades, Tacoma Public Utilities offers employment training and learning opportunities throughout the year. To discover rewarding careers in the trades and how you can get started, visit mytpu.org/careers. That wraps up this edition of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. We leave you now with more of the War Memorial Park. I'm Angie Foster. Thank you for joining us today.